2012 Northeast Conference Men's Lacrosse Championship. Thanks for joining us on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Pennsylvania.
With a 1-0 lead. Good start. Turnaround shot. In some traffic. Finds its way between the pipes and into the back of the netting for Peter McMahon. Near side, 14 in white. Good pass in front. Shot, bounce, and in. Dan Sipperly. Beautiful assist from Peter McMahon.
Difficult as a defenseman to not to take your eye off the man.
And that's a bullet from the left side. Colin Dunster hauls it right over his right shoulder. 6-0 Bryant. His 2012 Men's Championship game. Back for Schmidt. Coming to the near side, turning over his right. Great shot. And that one did slip by Love. And it's Brett Schmidt, the senior second-teamer. Sommerfeld back for Riesenberg. And onto the field, Dunster takes the pass. 12 seconds remaining. Dunster threw one in.
Oh.
Deflected right to his teammate Dan Sipperly, who puts it through the pipes again. 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 7-1 Bryant. Head coach in his 6th season for the Bryant Bulldogs, Mike Pressler. And the 18-year man and last season's coach of the year, whose team is now trailing by 9. After Bryant nets another one.
10-1. When I look down the field, you don't look pleased. What are some of the things going on?
I'll be pleased if when 4 quarters are over and we somehow win this game. Then I'll be pleased. But right now, we play every play. We don't play the score, and we got to keep playing hard. I'm certainly impressed with our start. Very much surprised by it. It comes back to you're winning face-offs and you're controlling the ball in offense, and we're shooting the ball terrific.
Coach, I look at your stats, and you're a very good second-half team. If we can get the second half like you did the first half, it's going to be a nice game for you.
Well, we're far from that. I mean, there's another 30 minutes here, a whole another half, and we're going to start over here from scratch, 0-0. First 5 minutes, try to get after him again.
Coach Pressler, thank you very much. Thank you. Can't be happy with the score. Tell me what your thoughts are.
Well, that's 30 minutes gone of a game. We weren't ready to play, I think, defensively. So we're going to try a new goalie in there, give him a chance to play. I'm not holding that on Chris's shoulders by any means, but defensively, we didn't give him a whole lot of help, and they just dominated his ground balls. Ground balls are the name of the game. So we'll see what happens this half. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Bulldogs 13-4 overall. They finished second in the Northeast Conference this season behind Robert Morris. Bryant 4-1. Robert Morris 5-0, and a good start from Mount here in the second half. Between the pipes, Christian Kellett and the Mount Faithful, who made the trip from Emmitsburg, Maryland. 10-2 the score now. 4 goals, of course, in that semifinal and overtime victory as that one gets past Love. 11-4 with an even 2 remaining in the third quarter.
No.
But changes do need to be made sometimes, and dire circumstances here being the championship game, playing from behind for the entire game. And there's a goal, even though you're up 6, that Bryant needed. Stop some temporary bleeding. It's 12-5. 5 and change remaining in the fourth quarter. And that one finds its way through. Good shot. Anthony Golden went low left. 2 seconds, now 1. Time expires. Bryant out on the field as the 2012 Northeast Conference Men's Lacrosse Champions. 12-6 victory over Mount St. Mary's.
And now the 2012 Northeast Conference Men's Lacrosse Tournament champion.
Back here in Moon Township, 12-6 championship victory for the Bryant Bulldogs over the Mount St. Mary's Mountaineers. And down on the field with perhaps the biggest reason that Bryant's the champions is Bruce Phillips.
Here we are with Kevin Massa, no stranger to lacrosse, graduating from John Glenn on the island. Kevin, I didn't get your statistics, but you have to be pretty close to about 65% in your face-offs. Tell me a little bit about the game.
It was a good game. The other guy was a great face-off guy. I had a lot of help from my wings today, Bob Mairano, Mason Poli, Alex Sommerfeld, Matt Larson. They helped me a lot today. Definitely couldn't have done it without them. So that was probably the biggest thing to the game that helped us win. Our wing play was huge.
Well, Kevin, I don't know how you're going to top this next year, but you're probably looking forward to next year, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Going to have a hard-working summer. I mean, just going to keep working, trying to get better. And, yeah, I'm really excited.
Well, Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Special thanks to our Snyder's player of the game, Kevin Massa, and, of course, Bruce Phillips. It's a 12-6 victory for Bryant. There you see Massa, his claim to fame as a freshman, so good off the face-off, setting up plenty of opportunities for his team to score goals. And they get the 12-6 victory. And we're just waiting Coach Pressler to walk over, stand next to Bruce for perhaps we would think a little more joyful interview than at halftime. Coach Pressler's team gets the W, and we'll go downstairs to Bruce.
4 years at the Division I level, and here we are winning a league championship. Hard to believe.
Right. It didn't take long. Well, Coach, you talked about keeping the pedal on the metal. Mount came back, maybe gave you a little pause, but you're just too tough down the stretch. Good second half. Give me your ideas on that second half.
We were going to milk the clock a little bit, and we played some zone in the second half and kind of choke out a possession or two, and we just didn't shoot as smartly and as well as we did in the first half, or the score might have been a little bit different. But this is a tough tournament. For Mount, for us. It's to play 2 games in 3 days, and I've done it a few times in my career. And the first game is always the coach's game, the Friday night game. The Sunday game is the player's game because there's not a lot of coaching, and you need seniors, you need guys to step up and make plays. And just so excited and proud of my guys and my 6 seniors, the class of 2012, and especially our captain there, Jamison Love, in the goal.
Well, he's certainly something. You got to be pretty proud of having a freshman faceoff guy with the kind of stats that he has.
Kevin Massa has had an amazing freshman year, as good a freshman year as I've ever been around, and the credit goes to him and his position coach, Coach Broderson. I mean, they're wedded together. I mean, they work on that part of the game like no other, and it's paid dividends for us. We just have the ball more, and when you have the ball more, good things are going to happen.
Well, Coach, I know you played football in college too. You were captain football captain, and I see you're very strong up the middle. Goalie with Marino and the Poli kid, you're very strong on that defense.
Well, that's we're built to win on defense. We're going to defend you first. You saw the other game, the Mount, Robert Morris, those shootout games. We get into a shootout, that's not good for us. And we got to be tough on defense. And I thought we were great on defense today, and I thought we were great on the ground ball. Just dominated the ground ball stat. And against again, Tommy Gromani is as good a coach as there is in lacrosse. I admire him and think so highly of him, and he's got a hell of a team. And he's going to have a better team actually next year when a lot of those other guys come back.
Well, you mentioned those ground balls, and it's true. Typically, Mount St. Mary's excels in that, and they excel at not making mistakes, and they excel in that. But that has a lot to do with, and they didn't do it today, but that has a lot to do with the way Bryant performed.
I would think so, and but they're a scary group on offense. I mean, I can't say that enough. And to hold Mount to 6 goals, 1 goal in the first half, just a remarkable feat by our defensive guys. And certainly, we just were lights out in that first quarter, going up 7-1. That was shocking to me, remarkable to me. But again, just a great day for Bryant University. That's our first Division I conference championship, I was told today, in any sport. And certainly happy for our AD and our student athletes, our president, everybody, as we call it, the Bulldog Nation.
Mike, congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
Coach Pressler, he knows what he's doing down on those sidelines. He's been a lacrosse coach, player for a long time, and it's always nice to have that security blanket in net. Netminder, Jamison Love, the MVPs with Bruce.
Jamison, this is getting to be a regular habit. I'm talking to you again. Again, the goalie play, as I talked to Coach Pressler and he talked about it, I'm an old-time football coach. We like to be strong up the middle from, with the quarterback and so forth. But now you have goalie, and you have the 2 big poles in there, Poli and Marinero, I think it is.
Marano, yes.
Marano. Very good. Tell me a little bit about the game. You looked relaxed.
Absolutely.
You started out relaxed.
Absolutely.
You look relaxed. Tell me.
Well, I mean, obviously, when you come out with a 6-0 lead on offense, it gives the defense a lot of cushion and a lot of comfortable feelings when you know that you are able to give up a few and you're still in the game. So we weren't playing tense. We were just playing, like you said, relaxed. And then after that first quarter with the big lead, we went back in a zone defensively. So what that did was that choked out the clock. It forced them to have longer possessions, and we weren't having to play one-on-one defense as much. So you're allowed to just play in your zone and be more comfortable as a defenseman. So I think the fact that our offense just got off to a hot start right away was amazing, and it gave the defense a sense of confidence.
Well, you took away those topside dodges, which I thought was very critical in that second half. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Really, the only way they got to us was through their attackmen. Our D-middies and our long pole up top played phenomenal. Their midfielders couldn't get by us, and a lot of that has to do with the zone that we were running. But then their attackmen, they're so slick and they're so talented, very athletic. They were able to beat us a couple times, but fortunately we held them off enough for the whole game for them to only get 6. So it's a great feeling.
Hey, big time game. I understand it's one of Bryant's first Division I championships, and you're part of it. Thank you so much, and I'm glad to get to talk to you twice.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
Hope to see you again.
Great to meet you. Thank you.